Nuri Bilge Ceylan is probably Turkey's hottest filmmaker going today. He won the Palme d'Or in 2014 for his wonderful film Winter Sleep. And I had first heard about him in 2006 when Chicago Tribune's chief film critic called his film Climates the best film of 2006, supplanting films such as Pan's Labyrinth and The Departed. I ended up seeing Climates for myself, and I loved it. Fast forward a few years later, after a long dry spell, I tried watching it twice, and I just couldn't handle it. It's rated as being aside from Phillips of the Tribune, it's rated as being one of his weakest films. But I just think that he just needed to tweak some stuff from it, because it's certainly not a bad film. It's just, it appears as though it is done almost as like a novice level, because the way that he directs films, it's almost like he wants to do almost like a surrealism film or like an avant-garde sort of thing, almost. But not all of his films are like that. Like Winter Sleep is very dialogue heavy. This one relies mostly on images and pictures to communicate things. But I think that in order for movies like this that rely heavily on images, that it has to be either amazing as heck or it's just going to plummet. And in the case of Climates, I'm afraid to say that it's not amazing. So at the center of the film, there's this Turkish couple who's played by Ceylan himself and Ceylan's wife, like his real wife, and their marriage is on the rocks, and eventually they end up calling it quits in their rude behaviors. But eventually their paths will end up crossing again somehow. So this is kind of an interesting love story that's happening, but I just think that when you have an okay love story like this, not to dedicate so much of it to images and at least to heighten the development of all the characters even more. Some of the shots I did understand the meaning behind them, but it just happened too few and far between. It's as if Ceylan was trying to be the next Terrence Malick. Well, say what you will about Terrence Malick being better than Ceylan, or Ceylan being better than Terrence Malick. I just think that Climates is one of Ceylan's weakest films. Not a bad film, but I don't think that he quite reaches what he really wanted to with Climates. So I'm going to have to give Climates from 2006 2.5 stars out of 4. Everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like this video, and I'll definitely be posting more things in the next couple of days. Have a good day, folks.